Hi again, this is Robert Giordano with New Plan Learning. We're very honored today to have Courtney Moulder. Courtney is co-founder of Spark Academy. Courtney is in the process of writing the application for approval for a school in St. Louis.
Yep.
What's amazing and special and unique about Courtney is her background. In 2006, she started teaching in Miami with TFA. Then she went to Chicago with Perspective Schools, then Atlanta with KIPP in Atlanta Public Schools, and then with Idea Schools in Texas. That is an amazing service to others. You have all this incredible background. You're writing your application right now. What are the things that you're thinking about as you're going through this application process? What things do you worry about? What types of things do you feel confident about? What should others around the country who are in the spot of thinking about writing or are writing their application now?
Yeah, good question. So when I started thinking about this process, I started thinking about designing the school that I thought would be perfect, the school that I had always dreamed of having. And I quickly realized that there are a lot of stipulations that don't allow that to be possible. So I had to start thinking about what the need was. And the need now in 2023 is very different than the need even 5 years ago before the pandemic. So a lot of kids now, they're not hoping and dreaming to go to college. They're hoping and dreaming to go into a trade or to go work in their parents' business or something like that. There's a lot less of a push for the college track now for students. And so through a big part of this process in writing the charter and getting approved is proving that we're going to be providing something to the community that the community is asking for. So St. Louis is really unique because they have a declining population, and they have had for quite a while now. So there's a big resistance to opening charter schools in St. Louis because of that. And it's also super important for us as co-founder, or me and my partner who are co-founding, to think about what need we're filling for the community and make sure that there's going to be actual families that want to send their kids to that school.
So this leads me to another question, Courtney, is how do you validate that there is a need for your school?
Yeah, so we're taking every opportunity that we can to get in front of parents. So that's connecting with a lot of other nonprofits in the city of St. Louis. So right now we've connected with Bridge to Hope, Navigate STL, Activate STL, and then there's another one that I just got the name of that we're going to connect to. They have a whole following of parents already, and they're bringing them together for things. So us as prospective school founders are going to these events and talking to the parents about what they want for their kid. That we're opening in middle school, so we're targeting the upper elementary parents and talking to them about what they are looking for.
So connecting with community-based organizations that serve the same students that you want to serve, and building a relationship with them so that you can understand the need more. And then you have so much curriculum experience. How is your curriculum design or your ideas about curriculum design changing based on the feedback that you're getting, if it is at all?
So it is changing a little bit. We're going to do a hybrid model with, I guess what's going to be unique about our model is Tuesdays and Thursdays, students are going to spend about half of their day in a PBL with design thinking model. We're finding that what parents are really concerned about is their students being prepared for the 21st century. So what that means is that students need to be able to communicate, collaborate, think critically, problem solve, things that are really hard to teach in school. It's much easier to teach kids to just solve math problems or just
than to critically think.
Yeah, exactly. So our model is going to meet those parents' needs by having that time built into the school day. And then in their traditional classes, they'll also be taught using inquiry-based learning and exploratory learning so that they're also developing those skills.
So here we've talked about community engagement, assessing the need, curriculum design. one of the big challenges that all educational institutions are facing around the country are teachers.
Yeah.
Attracting, retaining quality teachers. What are your thoughts in this regard?
Yeah, so that's actually the catalyst that started me and my co-founders' thought around starting a school. Was we moved back to St. Louis I moved back in 2022, and when I got into the schools, I saw that teachers were really unsatisfied. They didn't find the joy in teaching that I had found for so long as a teacher. And so I thought about what needs to change in schools so that teachers can find that. We're also dealing with a different generation of people that are going into teaching now. The pandemic changed a lot of people's mindsets. So our model is built around flexibility. So teachers will be in front of students about 4 to 4.5 hours a day. And the rest of their day, they will be in development, collaboration, or working flexibly remotely wherever they want to work.
That's a huge shift.
Yeah.
So like the corporate sector, who has had to change their philosophy, you are really making a really big shift here on this. So you can meet teachers where their needs, so you can attract and retain teachers.
Yep.
That's amazing. That's important for people to know. Let's talk about the finance piece of this, because we can have a dream, we can design it, but we have to pay for it. Now, Missouri has got startup monies coming in, which is a blessing.
Yep.
Not all states have those. That certainly is something you're probably looking to get, right? What other types of areas do you think that you're looking for financing in?
Yeah, so one of the things that's really important is that we can show that we can be sustainable beyond those first 5 years. So when you're starting a charter school, you can go out and get money from funders for the first couple years, typically, that can get you up and running, which is really needed because you won't have the supplies, the desks, all of those basic startups. But then you need to be able to show that you're building a program that can sustain after that when you're not going to be able to get that startup money. So we had to be really innovative with the way that we developed our master schedule. So we're going to use block scheduling, and teachers' time is shifted on either Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, so that they have a 4-hour block at the beginning of the day or a 4-hour block at the end of the day where they're not in front of students, and they can then use that time flexibly or be in development or collaboration. And it also requires that we hire 2 additional teachers for every grade level. So we will have a SEL teacher that is just dedicated to teaching social emotional learning with our students, which is major because a lot of schools have every teacher teaching that in their classes as if every teacher is an expert in that field, which I know as a math teacher, that was not my expertise. So we'll have an SEL teacher for each grade level and a computer science and engineering teacher.
Okay, so outside of the structure of the day and the staffing model, are there any words of advice, because you have decades of experience, that you could give to other potential folks who are writing applications or thinking about how do you prepare to go on this journey? Yeah,
so you need to network and connect with as many people as possible. So going to conventions right now, we're at the Missouri Charter School Association convention. You need to go to every convention that you can get in, connect with every person that's the best in that field, and reach out to them, because everybody wants to help. If you're in the field of education, you want to help other people be successful. You want kids to be successful across the country. So just reach out to them and ask for help. They'll jump on a Zoom with you really quickly. Luckily, now we live in an age where you can connect with people across the country. So reach out and ask for help. Know what you're really good at, and then know what you're not good at and what you need to bring other people in on.
That's a great point. Know what you're good at, know what you're not good at. Be honest with yourself, and then go and find those other experts. We're about at a time today, but thank you very much for spending time with us. If anybody has earned the right to lead a new school, it's certainly you. You put in decades of work for others We really wish you the very, very best of luck.
Thank you
We
so
know
much.
you're going to be successful.
Thank you so much.
So congratulations.
Thank you.
And thank you for everything.
Thank you so much.
So on behalf of New Plan Learning, we look forward to seeing you all real soon and talking to another outstanding leader. Thank you.